Right, everybody, welcome back. So the next part of the lesson is where we're going to be looking at the principles of management suggested by Henri Fayol in 1916. Now, we did cover this before half term, so again, I'm going to whiz through it just to refresh your memory. So, a little bit about Fayol. He was a mining engineer from Istanbul, but he actually spent most of his time working in France. So he is classed as a French engineer, but he was actually born in Istanbul. He became the director of a mining company that he worked for in France. And he studied the way that the mining company operated, and he developed what he considered to be the 14 most important principles of management because he was looking at how it was actually managed. So essentially, these explained how managers should organise and interact with staff. He also created a list of 6 primary functions of management, which go hand in hand with the 14 principles. And his philosophy, or his main idea, his main thinking was that without principles, there's darkness and chaos. So what he's suggesting there is that we need these principles, and we need these guides, and we need to be led, otherwise we will end up in a chaotic situation. Which kind of links in with one of the theories we're going to be looking at a bit later by Tom Peters. Okay, but for now, let's get back to Fayol. So on this slide here, I have listed his principles 1 to 7. Now, these are, some of them might be familiar to you, some of them might not. You might be able to get your head around some of them straight away, or some of them might take a little time to think about. So have a read through those, and then you might want to pause the video, and then I'm going to move to the next slide, where we look at principles 8 to 14. So again, you might want to just pause the slide to have a look over this. And then here are his 6 functions of management. Now, a key thing for you to remember here is that his principles have been very significant on modern management. But they aren't widely used today, but they can still offer guidance to managers. And I know that a lot of these principles are now considered to be common sense, but if you think about it, back in the early 1900s, these were like revolutionary, these were like really fantastic new ideas that nobody had ever thought about before. We kind of take these as a given nowadays, but back, in 1916, the early 1900s, it was breakthrough. It was, like it says, revolutionary. So what I've done for you is I've put a link here to a video. So what you need to do is go onto the actual PowerPoint and then click on this video. You see where my cursor is at the moment? Click on that video and then it will explain his 14 principles in more detail. It's probably better for you to watch that video than have me talk you through each one. Okay, so I want you to do that. There you are, see it's come up now. So you just click on the little play sign and then it will play the video for you. If you've got any problems accessing these links, let me know. Just send me a message on Teams. Okay, so have a look through that. And then again, you will be asked some questions on this after half term. Sorry, after half term, when you're back in uni with me. Okay,